Hello, Terry here, and we're back with Delphine's discovery. And yeah, we are at a bathroom. I hope it's fine to you, and not too embarrassing considering now there is 3 people in this bathroom. Who? It's Day, Delphine, and who's the other? Lady B? Who knows who I mentioned at. Either way, yeah, we should probably continue the game. Yeah. Okay, let's continue. We arrived at a dark bathroom after a short walk, probably about 30 seconds. I guess it was just enough time for Day to recharge his energy. Oh. I have played this part before and I totally forget about that. I know. I actually remember that they will do that, but I don't remember when. Sincerely, freak you. And here we have the luxurious bathrooms. He jumps in front of me and uses his spirit fingers like a high school cheerleader. Isn't he one? It seems like the heaviness from moments ago is gone, or at least hidden as the man prance about the restroom. Yeah, I can't help but laugh at the spectacle. Yeah, imagine prancing around the bathroom. There's a high chance that you will slip and die, you know. Noticing me, Day stops what he's doing and stands guard in the door with his arm crossed over his chest. If he did die because of that, that will be listed as one of the dumbest deaths in history. Just getting slipped in the bathroom of a mansion you're sneaking in. Noticing me, Day stops what he's doing and stands guard in the doorway with his arm crossed over his chest. What's so funny, little dolphin? Nothing. Nothing at all. Really? So it was the ghost I heard loving then? Yes, she says hi. Oh, you can talk to ghosts? Tell her I said she sounds beautiful. Oh my. I roll my eyes, oh. She says, maybe, in another life or something. Ah, star-crossed lovers, how romantic. Oh jeez, I've heard it all. You know, I don't like that tone, young lady. I'm not letting you through. Oh, okay, you're going to block the way to the bathroom. Alright. What? Don't be lame. I'm not lame. Yes, you are. So then prove it and let me in. He seems to deliberate for a moment. Well, even if I don't want to be lame, I can let you pass anyway. Why not? This is the little boy's room. Ah, I roll my eyes. Are you going to tell the teacher on me? Yes, and they'll make you write a 500-word essay about why your behavior is improper. I am willing to break the rules and write the essay.
Wow, a bad girl. Gotta love it.
Indeed. You know, if there's really a ghost here, they have probably cursed you, love at you, or have already put a curse on you both with all this flirting attitude. I ignore him and make my way into the bathroom as Day stands to the side of the door and flicks the light on. Or at least he tries to. Looks like the power doesn't work in this room. Well, that's... I don't know why this one is interesting for them. Because honestly, a power not working in a huge mansion seems fine. That's strange. Yeah, I'm not sure why. I mean, there's a possibility that someone is sitting in the toilet right now and doesn't want to be disturbed, or doesn't want to be seen. Let me see what Lady B can find in here, okay. As I enter the room, a sweet-smelling sensation wafts to my nose. Do you smell that? Oh, interesting. Delphine, we are in the bathroom. The smell. No, that's just wrong. No, nothing like that, jeez. It's like coffee, definitely coffee. Interesting. I could go for a cup right now, actually. Coffee, I don't smell a thing. That's because you're all the way out there. Take a step inside. Come on, I don't bite. I will love it if you did. Okay, I will love it if you did. That's the better way to say it. What? Nothing. I notice how small the bathroom is when Day steps in beside me. There's only a few inches between the two of us, the length of a toilet, as our metaphorical separator. But other than that, there's not much else in here except for a glassy window, just like one that I've seen in my own grandfather's house. You can see in or out of those. They act only as a light source. And considering it's night time, I think we are safe from prying eyes. Day takes an exaggerated sniff of the air and shakes his head. The white part of his bang hit his forehead. Nope, no coffee. Okay then. Wow, such a shame. It smells really good. Maybe the security guard outside was drinking something. No, that's too far. It'd have to be some really strong coffee. Or it's all in your head. It's probably ghost coffee. Oh. Ghost coffee? I thought you agreed they weren't real. Right, my bad. Spirit coffee. He rolls his eyes, but the smile never leaves his face. Lady B, can you do an investigation micro? Lady B bumps up back and forth by Day's shoulder.
User 2.
I'm sorry, User 2, nothing is defined as investigation micro. It's macro, User 2. Okay, little dolphin, let me try again. Lady B, can you do an investigation macro? That's not how you ask it either. I mutter under my breath, but Lady B seems to get Day's intention and begins to whirl around the small bathroom. Day and I duck out of the way and step back into the hallway. So Delphine, I've got a question for you. I've got an answer. Okay. What's the answer? But you said you have an answer. Okay, I think there's a dialogue missed here because Delphine was kinda didn't say anything, or perhaps this is just how it goes. I thought maybe you were psychic or something and knew what I was going to ask ahead of time. I am a psychic. Ready? Listen to this. I shut my eyes like I'm meditating.
You are about to ask me on a date.
Well, Delphine going on the aggressive now. Huh? How did you know? Wait, really? Never mind. No, but I like your idea better, so Delphine, will you... Shutting it down, ask your real question.
Ouch.
Fine. The music cut. He paused for a moment before reaching up to tighten his ponytail. I wanted to ask about your hair.
Huh?
My hair? What about it? I began to twirl a strand of it around my index finger. It's blue. Yeah, so? Day scratches his cheek. No one makes fun of you for it? No? No one besides you right now. No? That's not what he's doing. No, wait. I know that was going to come out wrong. I take a challenging step towards him and glare. Oh, come on, Delphine. It's probably because Day has pink hair and people judge him for that. Why would people make fun of my hair, Day? He raises his arm as if to stroke my hair and drops it, pulling his arm back to his side with some hesitance. They shouldn't. It looks really nice. Vibrant, like you. Has anyone ever told you that you are a smooth talker? Yes, but I wasn't trying to flirt this time. Anyway, forget I said anything. Oh. Let it go, ask about his hair. I guess thanking him is the proper response. I'm not going to forget it, but I will say thanks. I get a lot of compliments on my hair, but no one has ever said it's vibrant like me. That was kind of sweet. Aw. You're welcome, little Delphine. He winks as he adds it in the last part. To think we were having a moment, user 2. You know, I like that nickname when you use it. Because after all, every user 2 needs their user 1. He holds his hand out to me like he's asking me to dance. I roll my eyes. What's that? Oh, I think I hear Lady B. It must be done with the investigation protocol. You look so cute when you're rejecting me. I wave him away and turn my attention to the now approaching drone. Ah. Lady B floats beside us with impeccable timing. I'm sorry, Delphine, I wasn't able to secure an image. Oh. Interesting. What do you mean? It is too dark. The flash on the drone isn't powerful enough to light up a whole space and take HD pictures. Gah, makes sense with these older models. Or is it? Perhaps there's something hidden in the bathroom and you didn't know. It's just a bathroom anyway, there's nothing really exciting in there except a toilet and a sink. We already discussed the plumbing in the kitchen. Still, fine, I guess it can be helped. At least we had a nice talk, right? In a bathroom. Yeah, there was that, a pleasant conversation in the darkness. Lots of amazing things happen in the dark, Delphine. I can show you. Oh no. Please, don't. The only thing I want you to show me is the way to the next room. Please lead the way. Alright, stay close to me. We are heading upstairs now to where the bedrooms are. Yeah. I stare at him for a moment. What? No bedroom joke? Why would I make a bedroom joke? There's a mischievous glint in his eyes. You know what? Never mind. They chuckles at me and begins to walk forward towards our destination. Oh, I hate this. As we reach the top of the staircase, I call for Lady B to light up as much of the space as it can. Day takes a minute to catch his breath, leaning forward slightly with his hands on his tights. Oh my. I don't remember those stairs being so tall. Really? It's okay, I'm a bit out of breath myself. Though seemingly not as much as they who I witnessed earlier catapult himself over the stone fence, barricading the manor without even breaking a sweat. You sure you're okay? You need water or something? Where will we get water with no plumbing? Right. Well, I have a mint in my bag. Maybe that could moisten your throat or something. Still visibly panting, they looks at me with a grin.
You want me to respond to that, or should I pretend you didn't say moisten and
Oh no. Yeah. Excellent. Oh, come on, Day, I'm trying to help you here, never being nice to you again. Hey, I didn't say anything, did I? You did say something. Thank you for your concern, I am fine. See? Look. He straightens up and flexes his muscles. Alright then, we should keep moving. Follow me. Okay then. Day walks a few feet forward, stopping at one of the doors. Blocking my entrance again, let me guess, little boy's room. It's definitely a kid's room, but that isn't why I stopped. Amuse me, Day. Day leans in closer to me and all I can hear is my heart beating in my ears. Oh my. I didn't want to say this earlier because I didn't want to spook you, but I have seen some strange things in this room. What kind of strange things? Paranormal things. You're joking, right? Tell me you're joking. So Day makes the movement and I can help but gulp. You said there were no ghosts. I've never seen a ghost, just some wind pushing things over. What's the matter, little Delphine? I'll protect you from the big bad ghost. Day turns around and pushes the door to the room open slightly. Day, stop kidding around. Kidding. Right. Oh my gosh. When he looks over at me with a sparkle in his eyes, I know he's messing around. Don't be a jerk. Hey, I just wanted a reason to put my arm around you. Oh no, keep walking, frat boy. I let out a huff, but they laughs as usual and heads into the room. I follow suit, hoping there isn't a shred of truth in his ghostly encounters. Ah! I flick the light switch on when I enter the room, and I'm shocked by what I see. Yeah, it's very clean and lively. The bedroom looks completely untouched, the beds are all made up, the floor are polished, and the window shades are drawn. There is no sign of any wear and tear like the rooms downstairs. Why is it so clean compared to the other rooms? Day looks to the ground for a moment, a blush tinting his cheeks. I sorta have been taking care of the rooms up here. Is that illegal? Well, technically, considering they have been sneaking here, it doesn't matter. Really, why is that? This was where the kids spend most of their time, sitting on their beds, reading comic books, making shadow puppets with their hands, coloring. How about streaming? No, that's bad. It didn't feel right to leave it all dirty. This, to me, is the heart of the orphanage. That's actually really sweet of you, even if you did destroy a crime scene. That's the thing. I don't want this place to keep being a crime scene. But for your investigation, I understand your droid can still pick up some information, right? Yeah, most likely. But Day, what did you do with all of the kid stuff from here? Toys and things. He points behind him to a brown paneled door, the paint slightly chipping. In the closet. If you want to poke around their belongings, go ahead, but please be delicate. Of course. Lady B, please activate the investigation macro. Oh. Lady B works on buzzers before beginning to capture image of the room. It's strange that the power was out in the bathroom but not up here. We'll need to keep that in mind. Definitely. A silence passes between us for a moment until Day speaks up. You don't think the image will have blood on it again, do you? No, I think that was a fluke. It might have pulled up some image from the internet or something. Maybe applied a bloody overlay because of what happened here. Could be. But what if it isn't a fluke? It sucked to see this place ruined after I took so much time to clean it up. Well, about that. Well, at least it was only an image being projected and not anything around us covered in blood. I shudder just thinking about it. Investigation complete. About suck seeing the place ruined. Lady B stops by my side. Let's see what you got, little guy.
User 2.
Certainly. Certainly, user 2. And oh, the projection reflects the bathroom in a muddled way. Yeah. Peculiar indeed. The whole wall is cracked. I don't know if the mayor decided to fix it or not, so it is now fixed, and I don't know if the mayor also decided to put brand new shit. But if it's day, it's almost impossible for him to fix all of this up. Unless, of course, this image is false. But who knows? The being comforters are torn open and ripped, the floors are covered in a white powdery substance, and the curtains are drawn open to reveal a foggy exterior. But luckily no blood. Damn it, this isn't right. I don't understand. Lady B, why do you keep showing us the rooms like this? I have recorded an image of the room and projected it as you have asked. I kinda wonder, are perhaps the drone are designed to do things like this? Your drone has gone a little wonky. I don't know, maybe it really is a ghost. I think it was just a mistake in the first room, but here too, it's like a sign of something bad. Maybe those Technia guys know you're here and tap into your drone. You think so? Doesn't it seem more plausible than a ghost? Yeah, I guess it could be a failsafe by Technia Inc., in which case more secret information about their company must be here. We have to keep digging. Still, it doesn't make sense to me why would they use this kind of failsafe if they did. Still, this situation leaves a sinking feeling in the pit of my stomach, virtual image or not, it is creepy. Especially if you think about what happened here. If Technia is behind this, it's a sick tactic. You can use the death of so many people, especially children, to scare people away. This place was a home where people without parents were raised. We saw that recipe written with love and care. Will that little kid want their memories to be overridden by some spooky image meant to scare people away? No, they probably wouldn't. Now I'm all fired up. Thanks for putting that brilliant idea in my head, Day. We really need to expose those creeps. I'm with you on that. Okay, let's examine what Lady B has prepared for us. Okay, sure. Investigation starts. If I remember correctly, oh yeah, this is the final part of my playthrough. I shouldn't really know what happens after this. You know? Because this is a re-recording. So here and here. I guess that's all in the bedroom. Let's start with the window, shall we? Audio recording pick up on a scratching sound against the window. Oh no. Is it likely due to a tree branch? It is likely due to a tree branch. Would you like to hear the audio? No, I don't want to. Sure, why not? Oh. The audio plays and there's no mistaking it. The sound belongs to a tree branch that's scraping against the window of the room. There are a lot of trees around this area, so it's not surprising at all. Are you sure about that? I walk towards the curtain and place my hand on one of them hesitantly. I want to check the window, but the security guards might see the light. This face the back of the building, so it should be okay. Right. I slide the curtain open just a bit and peer outside the windows. It is dark, but I can still make out a few things. Though that's not what catches my eyes. There's a small balcony with a railing, but something doesn't seem right. Day, can you be my lookout? He raises his brow. What do you have in mind? I know you said that the security guard is at the front of the building, but I want to shine a light on the balcony. Say no more, my lady, I can keep watch. Realistically, there's probably not much that they can do if the security guard catches sight of us, but it brings me comfort anyway as I watch him salute me like a toy soldier. I move to slide the window open. The window seems to get stuck on the hinge and I have to lean my weight into it to get it fully open. Wow, look at it go! The door of my PC is broken like this. My dad swears he'll fix it, but he never does. Oh, thanks, Delphine's dad. That's the only help we'll get from my dad. He'd kill me if he found out what I'm doing right now. Not really a fan of trespassing. Now I can say that he's a really traditional guy. His whole life has been spent in interstices and his father's father. It goes all the way back. He believes in this town and in our mayor. Okay. You don't? I don't know what to think about our mayor now, considering he's letting Technia operate here, but anyway, he begins to mock me. Just say what you want to say, Delphine. You're not boring me with your theories. It's not that, I'm just protecting the people I care about. You understand that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do, and I respect that, but you also have to remember yourself in all that. I'll leave my lecture at that. A balcony is awaiting us, my lady. I roll my eyes, but I can't help smiling. They doesn't push me to talk about myself, and I really appreciate it. Though his words do strike a chord within me. My motivations go beyond helping my family. I have to keep pushing forward to find the truth. We should have a signal or something, like a whistle. A whistle? You realize I'll be right next to you and see the security guard at the same time as you, right? Boo, you're no fun. Come on, Day, it's for motivational purpose. Me? My lady, you wound me. Again? Fine, I'll whistle. Perfect. I walk onto the balcony and reach forward to grasp for the railing. We are not up too high, so I don't think I'd die if I tumble over, but it's certainly high enough to sprain an ankle. You know what I noticed the first time they entered this place? Is that there is no tree branches or, tree that could reaches the glass. Which is interesting because they theorize it's a tree tapping. I shine the light on the railing, moving it left and right. Stopping when I get to a small indent in the center, I run my hand along it, feeling the small crack. They come look at this. What is it? It's a dent in the railing, like someone was leaning on it or something. Except it's made of stone, so like, it's something really heavy. That means something heavy was leaning on it, or hit it with a lot of force. Yeah, I was thinking the exact same thing. Interesting. I snap a picture so we can look at it later. The two of us head back inside, making sure to cover our tracks by closing the window and curtains. Day, I haven't noticed any pictures of the staff or the kids anywhere in the manor. Isn't that a little strange? What would be the point of taking pictures of kids that will be leaving? Like a memory for the kids that are still there and miss their friends. Day shakes his head. No, I think that would be more sad. When a kid leaves an orphanage, they're moving on to a new, hopefully better life. The kids who stay behind will likely never see them again. Wow, when you put it like that, it's really sad. That's a part of life in an orphanage, finding a family and moving on. It is supposed to be a happy time for the kids. They get the opportunity to make something of themselves. They could become doctors, lawyers, or online celebrities. I'm not even famous. I have a modest amount of viewers. And how many people is that? Modest amount is better than no amount, right? It's better than being here every single day just waiting for something exciting to happen. For someone to come and say, I want you in my family. Oh. By the way that day speaking, I get a feeling that he was once in a similar situation. Perhaps in a foster home. I don't know if it's appropriate to ask about. Yeah, I'm not gonna ask. Why are you looking at me like that? Oh gosh, he caught me staring. I was so deep in thought, I didn't realize it was written so plainly across my face. It's nothing, forget it. Too embarrassed to tell me to my face that you think I'm attractive, right? Huh? What? While I agree with his statement, that wasn't what was going on at all. If I say let's let's go with that. Will you drop everything so we can move on? Yes, and for the record, little dolphin, I know I'm irresistible, so don't feel too bad about it. If I wasn't blushing, I certainly am now. Oh my. Oh my gosh. Shut it and let's get back to work. Yeah, the only thing we need to check now is this. This wardrobe is an area of interest. Many personal things can be stored within. Very true, Lady B. User 2, do you want the honors? I wish I had a better nickname for him, but for now, the one Lady B gave him will have to do. The honor is all yours, little dolphin. Search away. Say less. I head over to the wardrobe and begin my search. In the large section at the bottom, I find old wooden toys, a soft-covered chapter book with a faded cover, and some green Argyle socks that are not small enough to belong to a child. Adult socks. I hold the pair up and dangle them. Stuff, maybe. In a kid's room, it's actually interesting that there's only one dresser in the room with all these beds. I count them in my head. There are 6 beds in this room. I imagine there's more in the other rooms down the hallway. There are storage chests underneath the beds, but you can see them with the pink blankets hanging off the sides. I'm taking mental note of this, but other than that, don't forget the drawer at the top. What drawer? How did you know? Under the mirror. He points to it and I reach out to take out the wood. He points to it and I reach out to tug on the wood. I'm partially shocked when a hidden compartment pops out. Okay, I know you've been here a bunch of times before, but a hidden drawer? Come on now. My companion only shrugs. What? You don't have one of these at home? An old antique vanity dresser thing? No, I can say that I do. Oh right, you're into new fancy stuff, Mrs. has a droid. Oh, drone? Same thing. Anyway, what did you find? I slide my hand across the almost flat drawer and stop when my hand runs across an old coin. Under the brass penny is a piece of parchment paper, much more taken care of than the recipe from the kitchen. Still, I'm careful when I take the paper out of the drawer. It's unfolded and almost untouched by the weapon of time. Fascinating. Dear Moss. Huh, look, it's a letter. I wave it in front of Dave's face, who only rolls his eyes. It's usually the other way around. What's it say? Oh right, I was reading before I got distracted. There is no date, but the handwriting definitely belongs to a child. Dear Moss, today was a really fun time. I can't believe Miss Harkin believed you when you told her that you and I were going to gather firewood for the stoves. I still feel kinda bad about that, so maybe we can go out and get her some later on when you're done with your duties for the day. I know you're going to tell me I'm just a kid and then run off on your own, but I think it's really dumb when you do that. I may be little, but I have strong arms too. It continues on the back. I turn the letter over in my hands. There's a drawing of a little girl with a smile on her face holding a plate of cookies. If you don't let me come with you, I'm not letting you have any of my special cookies. They made with extra love, and you'll cry while you watch me have them. So yeah, don't be a jerk, Moss, let me come with you. Sign Hera in really big letters across the bottom. When I'm done reading the letter, I look up at Dave, who's frowning. He places his palm on his forehead and rests his head in it. These letters are so sad. First the recipe, now this. Oh, the recipe? This letter talk about baking cookies. Could it be this girl's recipe? We should compare the two. Right, good idea. I do as they suggest and take the recipe out of where I had carefully packed it in my letter bag. The letter is much better taken care of. Perhaps because it was given to an adult, this Moss person, who kept it safely stored away this whole time, whereas the recipe belonged to a little girl who must have used it to bake cookies often. I hold the two pages side by side and the similarities are unmistakable. The same girl wrote both. They're a match. I'm starting to put together a little story here. Oh, come on, I want to hear it. This girl, Hera, and this person, Moss, are really good friends. They must care a lot about each other. Moss is obviously an adult who takes Hera out to do fun things, but tells the lady in charge, I'm assuming it's the lady in charge, that they are working. So maybe you're right about the adult socks in there belonging to a staff. This must be Moss' dresser. They stayed with the kids. I'm not clear on that part yet, but I can surmise that they work here and were close to this Hera girl. How does this help our case? I'm not sure if it really does, but at least it would help draw attention to the voice of the children who died here. I think people will understand what it was like living in the Little Voice orphanage before the tragedy if they can hear from those who used to live here. I mean, this Hera girl sounds like a delight. She's having a good time in baking cookies. You can use that later to get more attention for your videos. Oh, you're angry? It's not for my video day, it's for your cousin getting people to stop overlooking this place. Real people live here. We shouldn't be using it as a testing site, we should be honoring the people whose lives were tragically brought to an early end. I feel like that's a double-edged sword. I get more attention for that orphanage, but you also get what you want and get people to want Technia out of here. Well, it's still good. I don't see the problem. It's a win-win. I don't mind it so long as you don't take advantage of the voices of the orphanage. These were innocent people, adults and children alike. They don't deserve to be exploited for personal gain after their deaths.
I promise you, I won't, Day.
Okay, I believe you. Please don't let me down. I don't plan on it, but I don't tell Day that. I want him to find that out on his own and keep believing in me to do the right thing. And there they go. Thank you, Lady B. Certainly, Delphine. As Lady B bobs around, I stretch my arms over my head and let out a small yawn. Those beds are looking really nice. You tired already? Yeah, I am. Oh yes, it is way past my bedtime. So you mean you don't stay up all night and investigate abandoned places? No. I know he's teasing, but I shake my head. I normally never visit places. My research usually stays online. Really? All jokes aside, you're not half bad at this investigation thing. Oh my, thank you. That's really only because you're here. You know so much stuff, and I feel like I can bounce off your energy pretty well. So we are regular Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson. I'm Holmes, right? Day shrugged his shoulders and smirked at me. I said you weren't half bad, I didn't say you were a genius. But you're a user too, that makes you Watson. You cannot argue with that. He places a hand on his cheek and sighs in an exaggerated manner. Guess I can really argue with that. Oh, okay. Exactly, as Holmes, I say we move into the next room. Ah, and they are back at the dark hallway. So, I guess that's where I should end the video then. I hope you enjoy it. We are starting to see some plot in the mystery and some more strange stuff, but we'll see it later again in the next episode. Bye bye!